Wait, so what's this song supposed to be? I heard a lot of stuff about him coming back at people that was calling him a snitch, which, I mean, you keep poking the bear, and the bear didn't lost enough weight to turn into the lion. You might get big, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. It's crazy. It's crazy. Don't keep talking about people and expect you just to not, you know what I'm saying? They're supposed to sit up there and just listen to you. People force me into being Team Gunna. People force me into being Team Gunna because they seem to have been unreasonable in their assessment of Gunna. I've already said prior to this that Gunna should be, and I said should be, fine in the music industry. This should not impact his career. This should not affect who works with him. This should not affect the songs that they make. I will say that any song that's been a hit that's had Gunna on it, Gunna hasn't been the worst part of it usually. I'm not usually the biggest fan of him, but I don't think that he's terrible. He is. But I also don't think that he's the worst part of everything that he's made big too. You know what I'm saying? Usually it's the other person. So I know there's a bunch of stuff. Gunna's giving a lot of people a lot of music. Dirk, another person that I didn't know how many songs he had with Gunna. And I just thought it was incredibly hypocritical for Dirk to hop on a song with Kodak Black, knowing his situation, knowing what he admitted to and pled guilty to, and bragged about on a song, and then in the same breath, I can't work with snitches. One of your homies got accused of touching a kid. Now I know that case did get thrown out, but niggas didn't even bat an eye at that when it came up. It seemed like. I don't know who else he decided to work with on that album. Somebody was saying somebody else was a racist on there. Like, bro, y'all have y'all priorities all the way fucked up. And I get it. You don't like that Gunna said something and it appears one way. That ain't really none of your business. To be honest, that's none of your business. To me, if I'm minding my business and this nigga's a snitch or quote unquote snitch, that ain't got nothing to do with me making my money. Y'all let snitches live, breathe, eat the same food y'all do every other day. Y'all don't do nothing to them. Y'all barely touch any of them. What you gonna do? A little public ostracizing? Okay, and I just don't get what Dirk can do to Gunna. Really, realistically, the disconnect from Dirk is only gonna bring more popularity to Gunna because it's gonna get more people to be on his side. The more people ostracize and push Gunna away, is going to make more people tune into him. Same thing with me. Now I want to be more on Gunna because everybody talking about, oh, he snitched, he did this, he did that.
Going all out when it's by that bread and butter. The kill for clout, I put that on my dead brother, yeah.
This nigga love these chunky ass shoes.
Never fucked a nigga, always stay silent. Keep it real with niggas, never lied in always.
Okay, wait. Nani? What do you mean you what?
Never fucked a nigga, always stay silent.
Alright, never mind.
We are not the same, ain't in my lane, I got my own column, yeah. Still fuck with a nigga that done got your partner. How these niggas talking only known cause it's slave. On all out when it's by that bread and butter. Lawyers and the DA did some sneaky shit, I fell for it. On my P's and Q because
that is crazy, Gunna. What are you talking about? You fell for it. Come on now. Let's relax. Let's calm down. That is not what happened. He said they tricked me? They tricked him? Come on, man. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on. Look, I ain't looking at you crazy. But that's crazy. They tricked me?
On my P's and Q because this time I be prepared for it, yo.
My boy, it ain't gonna be no next time. You out the group for that one. That's crazy. I get what he's saying though, but I don't get what he's saying at all.
Shit too hot, I can't even put no money on. Pulling up, pop out like what the.
Oh, hold on, who you talking about? Whoa, wait, hell.
Lil Duke or Thug's blood brother, the same criticism Gunna getting. I don't think he snitched by saying he's la gang. That's common knowledge. It's only snitching if he said names, in my opinion. You agree?
Look. YSL and me ain't got no type of fucking affiliation. So as far as I'm concerned, I could give a fuck who tells on who in this whole situation. You did it. You shouldn't have left the track. You shouldn't have left any traces or no type of evidence where anybody could have implicated you or you implicated yourself in any way, so you wouldn't have to worry about nobody telling nobody, like nobody telling on nobody, right? So if you was sloppy and you fucked up the business and you fucked up your gang shit and the street shit, that's on you, man. Y'all keep letting people in and out and saying this person gang, this person this person that, bro. Like, y'all all got to be on your P's and Q's before you even start doing something like this. And you don't have to worry about nobody snitching. But that's because of lack of leadership, lack of however you run your operation, whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck. If you want to say something, then go ahead. Don't make me no never mind. It means nothing to me. But what I will say, I don't know about Thug's brother or Lil Duke or anybody else having already said anything. I've always looked at Gunna as a dude. I never took Gunna as like a street artist. I didn't. I never took him like that. Gunna has historically for me been like a fly nigga that be on rap songs, and that's it. I never thought he did anything. Unless he's done something. Personally, I feel like his affiliation to YSL is like moot. Why was he in the group? He never did nothing. From what I can see, if he never put in any type of work or any type of pain, why is he in the group? Why'd you let him in? Like, what niggas is supposed to do? They're supposed to sit in there for the rest of their life with you when they've contributed to nothing that got you in there? That's just me. Unless he did something crazy. If he did something crazy and he's still told, then okay, whatever. But until then, you a civilian who's affiliated with a gang, in my opinion. That's how I feel about Gunna. So, you can look at him weird for saying what he said or whatever the case is, but outside of that, I don't look at Gunna like he did anything crazy. That's just me, though. I could be wrong. If he did something crazy, who knows? What's wrong with calling bruh a snitch, though? It ain't that deep. That shit gunny. Wait, what? Oh, it's funny? I don't care about nobody calling him a snitch. It's just him getting on the track denying that, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is, and then he coming out and saying they tricked him. That's hilarious. That's hilarious in my opinion. He said they did some slick shit, but I'm going to be on my P's and Q's. I ain't going to fall for it again. There's not going to be no again. You ain't getting another chance, Gunna. But hopefully the people who choosing not to work with you gonna realize that they taking an L somewhat musically. And that's the other thing that really gets on my nerves, man. It's the niggas that have fully bought into the business of music that are picking and choosing which elements of the music that they want to just be business. Like, I listen to Dirk and a lot of these other dudes commercialize their pain to such a large degree to a point where it basically means nothing when a nigga hear you talking about some traumatic shit on a song. And all of a sudden you want to take it to real life and act like you can't work with Gunna? On paper, I get the snitch thing. On paper, I get it. 100%. But I really ain't got nobody to blame with myself if something like that were to happen to me. I don't. But on paper, it makes sense. But when we put it in the context of, like, music all across the board, I don't see what it is that you're doing. I feel like you lose. I feel like you're dropping the ball. Giving out information about someone is snitching. Again, that's you. I'm not gonna be mad at a nigga. I'm also not gonna let a nigga in my gang, quote unquote, if he never did anything, and then be surprised if he say something. At this point, Gunna should have always been listed as a YSL affiliate, but he is not a partner. In my opinion, based off what I know, I don't actually know what Gunna's done. But that's just the perception that I've got of him right now, is that he never did nothing crazy. So why are you surprised that he said something? Dirk kept saying how he over street shit and he's saying fuck Gunna. That's what I'm saying. Dirk not consistent.
And who was only with me cause I had dollars, yeah.
I don't get how niggas come out to chase like that. I don't. This is just crazy to me. I'm sorry. I feel like there's no appropriate time to go to the bank. We should talk about that one day. Like, there's any time is the time for a nigga to look at to just see you. Any time. There's no right time to go unless you go at the crack of dawn. And even then, I feel like it's still some niggas waiting. Cool little update song, I guess. Am I gonna be listening to this? Not really. I think a better thing to do with this is, like, you know how sometimes when you talk too much and then you talk long enough to put your foot in your mouth? I think that's kind of what happened here. It's not a bad song though. I think he got his shit off, but he also revealed a lot about himself. I feel like I just don't feel like this is a situation that you as a rapper need to have to address. I get it though, I do get it, but like don't feed into it. Like he said at one point, I could put some money on his head. Like, are you this or are you not? You know what I mean? I don't get it, man. You gotta drop the peer pressure, bro. Like you getting your money, you out of prison. You not with them niggas. If they gonna ostracize you, then let them ostracize you and do your own thing. Bro. My God, Gunna not gonna be working with Dirk no more. Maybe Lil Baby don't work with him no more. That's not the worst thing in the world in my opinion, because I never really liked them niggas together except for that Drip Too Hard song. Producers out the way, like, bruh, get in your bag. Don't get in your feelings. Get in your bag. That's how I feel.